Here we had tidal flooding, and you cannot determine the direction probably, but this was kind of a unique situation that we actually had tidal waters coming west to east, and being that nobody really knows how a storm works or how it's going to affect you until it's over, but many of the times the fences or the water comes up in a very rapid manner. Thus, cattle get trapped. Sometimes, especially if you've got neighbors that you know and can get gates open and maybe even cut some fences in some areas that you know the water moves through prior to the event. That's not always the case, but it's just something to ponder in case you do get into a situation that gates left open or fence cut where the water moves can be a very fast and efficient way to keep cattle from getting hung up in the fences or being moved through these areas where there's rapid movement of water. We also, many times, we do get floods, but it's not with salt water, and we have problems with that water as well. Maybe not as much to where the cattle can't drink it, but there again we recommend as fast as possible to get some sort of freshwater source to those animals, even when it's fresh water coming at you. Much of the coast toward Houston, Victoria to Houston area, the water came from the fresh side of things instead of the salt water that normally comes in during a storm, so they're dealing with different problems. But there again, whether it's fresh water or salt water, there's still problems associated with it, and so each has its own little nuance, but just be prepared through different ways of dealing with both high salinity water and contaminated fresh water.